Hi everyone, Emily here from Emily Reads and Merry Vlogmas Day 5. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already the 5th of December. So, um, first I'm going to apologize right now for the shakiness of my camera. I do not have a tripod for my phone or like a good stand that I could put it on to film this video. So, I received my always fully booked 2023 planner, and I wanted today, it just arrived literally, 45 minutes ago. And so I wanted to show a quick flip through of it um, while it's blank and talk through some ideas that I have. And then throughout the year, next year, I'll be posting update videos. But first, I want to um, give a little update on my wine advent calendar. So today's wine is a Cabernet Sauvignon Merlot. I'm not a big fan of Merlot, so we'll see how this tastes. Ooh, that's nice and smooth. Hold on. And there's no bitter aftertaste. So I did not film Saturday or Sunday. So Friday, excuse me, Friday after work, I went and got my variant vaccine, that booster, and then I got about like 2.5 hours of sleep Friday night into Saturday. So I was exhausted. I did have like chills Saturday morning. I slept most of the day. Saturday afternoon, I had chills. I was a hot mess. Sunday, I was just like, I did not want to film. So that is why there's no update. And oh my gosh, I'm sorry about the glare and the reflection from my glasses. So that's why there was no videos over the weekend. Oh, that glare is driving me bonkers. But I hope to get back onto regular scheduled videos this December. Without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera so that way you can see my planner and start the review. All right, so here is my planner. And again, I apologize for any shakiness. I've got my camera in one hand and I'll be flipping through it with my other hand. So I chose to get the black and white one. There is also a colored version of this planner, and you'll see what kind of layout I chose to get. So this is her planner, Little Inkling Designs is the company that put these planners out. And last I checked, they were sold out already. So hopefully more get released. But this is a planner for the entirety of 2023. And it was packaged super nicely. You can see not one ding on it. Super nice and tight in the box. So it was protected. And then you saw that there was that band there. And then these are nice, they feel plastic, but they might be metal. And then it's a cardboard style cover. And then the first page are these stickers. So you got some started, finished, stickers of 5 stars, some books, and then other things. I will probably end up ripping this page out because I don't like my first page to be of stickers. And then you have this planner belongs to. And then you have your year at a glance. It does not have, just a side note, it does not have lines where you can write in like notes on the dates. So I've seen some people, what they've done to these pages is they've like highlighted, they've highlighted the dates to note like when they started a book, and then like each book that they've read has been color coded like by genre. So like, I don't know, red nonfiction, green fantasy, I don't know. So like that's something to consider that I might do. I don't know. I might just leave these untouched. And then here for important info, it has your star rating system, so you can explain each person their like star rating, like 1 to 5 star means so many different things for them. 5 stars for me is like pretty much that book is perfect. Like just perfectly written. Then they've got like conversion formulas. If you're like, oh man, I listened to like 3 hours in that book, what does that mean as far as page count? So you've got those formulas. Here's like a spot where you can do your legend. So like if you are choosing to like color code your genres, you can put your colors there and then write like what each color means. Most anticipated books if you want for the year. Over here are goals. I really need to think about what my goals are. I know I want to have one goal related to YouTube. For sure, I'm going to have a goal related to the Cosmere and the Wheel of Time and Dresden Files, probably. Those are 3 series that I really want to heavy hit in 2023. And then here is a reading checklist. So you can use this how you want. You can write out your entire TBR if you want to, and then you can just check off as you read it and rate it as you go. I will probably use this as my books overall read throughout the year, because I have over 200, maybe over 300 pages, books, just physically owned books that I have not read yet. So to like write all of that out would be impossible. Well, it's possible. It would just take most of the day. And let's be honest, I'm not going to read them all next year. And so I don't want to have to do all that work. And I unhaul periodically, and it just changes. So a spreadsheet works better for me to track what is unread versus read on my physical TBR. So that's why I think I might use this throughout the year as I read. So you have one on this page. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 books, I think. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So 6 times 23 is 138 pages, 138 books. Okay. And then here is a little library that you can fill in books as you read. I think she said there's a spot for like 120 books. And then here is series tracker. So you can write your book and then the number of, then like each box represents a book in the series. I also like to track like if I own the book or not, because I've shopped for so many different things secondhand, and it like at Half Price Books or at my library book sale or at charity book sales. So I probably will like have a square around whether I own it or not. Like I need to have something to differentiate like between do I own the book or not own the book in the series. And I think I probably will still keep my series tracker that I already have going, because it lists the specific book titles. So I don't know yet exactly how I'll use these pages. And then here are pages for quotes. So if you like to write down favorite quotes, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. And then here you can record your wish list of books. I might cover this up with something. I don't know. Like, I feel like my wish list is my Amazon wish list. So I don't really feel like I need a specific page dedicated to wish list of books. And then movie tracker. Yeah, I don't know if I'll use this either. And TV tracker. Not sure if I'll use this either. And then pages for your 5-star reads. Whoa, sorry. Haha. My right hand was getting tired holding the phone, so I was trying to do a switcheroo there. So then you can record whether it's audio, physical, or ebook. And then the date that you finished it, and then the book title. So you have 2 pages of that. And then this, I don't remember who owns Little Inklings. I'm sorry. But she said that you can use this page however you want to use it. So like, there's like little instructions there at the top. So you can use it as like the best of 2023. You can use this as like, if you're part of a book club and like once a month record the book that you read for that book club and then rate it. I will probably use this as like the best of 2023. I also need to figure out like how to make, like people make those little covers out of like stickers or whatever. I don't know how to do that. I got to figure out how to do that. And then she's got some reading challenges. So there's the A to Z challenge. I've done an A to Z challenge before. I'm not going to heavy hit the A to Z challenge this year simply because I want to read Wheel of Time and Jiminy Cricket, sorry, take a good dent out of the Cosmere. But like Q and X and Y and Z are always just so hard. So like I'll probably will record like, oh yes, I read a book that started with this, but I'm not going to like heavy focus on A to Z challenge. So who knows? I might cover this up with something else too. And then this is the Always Fully Booked reading challenge. And so you can either write in the title if you want, or put in like the picture of the book when you're done. I typically, what I do when I have reading challenges is I'll write in pencil the book that I'm planning on reading that will fulfill the prompt. And then when I finish it, I erase it and then I'll write in pen when I finish the book. But I like the idea of the pictures and putting them in my planner. And so I have to learn how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. But whatever these prompts are, I do want to focus on the Flourish and Blots reading challenge. And if the prompts fit within those prompts, then I will work on that challenge. And then this is an on the cover reading challenge. So you find books that has these items on the cover and then you read them. Then you've got your rainbow reading challenge. Again, I'm not going to, like with this one, like if I happen to read a book and it's brown, then I'll write it in, but I'm not going to search out books that have those specific colors to finish this challenge. And then this one is different genre. I do like the idea of like a genre, like just read like a book from that genre, simply because like I'm good at reading fantasy. Historical fiction, I'll pick up here and there. Same with science fiction. Contemporary, I really don't read too much of anymore, simply because I found that I feel like contemporary fiction, a lot of it is dealing with dysfunctional people. And I'm a special education teacher, and I don't want to read about dysfunctional people when I come home. I need something that's not dysfunctional. Romance, mystery I read. I don't read horror, thriller. Classics, nonfiction, I don't read much of at all. So that would be interesting to do just to make sure I get a nonfiction book in next year. And then read through the ages. This can be set. This is a book, read a book set in each of these decades. If a book happens to be set in that timeline, great, I'll fill it in, but I'm not going to search them out. This one I am hoping to be able to put in a good dent in on. I do want to start reading around the world and reading a book from a country from like there's like 185 countries in the United Nations, and read a book from each of those countries. So hopefully I'll be able to have this map filled out, although I'm not sure about Antarctica. And then here's your reading goal tracker. You can fill in your goal and then color in the book as you go. And then this is a battle of the books. So each month you track what is your favorite book, and then you just bracket it off to figure out what is the favorite overall for the year. This one you can use however you want. It's just a graph of the month. So I probably will use this as a days read graph. And then here is a stats page, so you can make pie charts. I've got a nice Google Sheets that does this for me, so I probably won't use this page. So I'll probably cover that up with something. This is pages read in 2023. So I probably would record overall for the month, but I like to know how much I read each day. So then I've got these blank dot grid pages. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, so I can only use 6. So I can do like January through June. So I can do like the first half of the year, pages read per day, and get back on to graphing that. And then here is the January cover page. It says, "My soul belongs to words and books." It's so pretty. The pages are so pretty. And then you have your tabs here on the side. And the months aren't all spelled out, and that's just personal preference. I like my months completely spelled out and not abbreviated. Just my personal preference. And then here's the month. And so I'm not going to use this as like a planner to record like personal things or work things. This is going to be solely for books and bookish things, simply because I just don't want what I do for relaxation to have work stuff in it. Like that's just stressful for me. So I probably will use the monthly page either as a way to record what I am reading that day, or to record like different videos that I want to put out, because I do want to put out more videos. And then I thought there was a quarter thing. You have your books to read, so you can have your TBR, and then record new releases. And then here's your weekly spread. And I thought there was a quarterly thing. So I got the horizontal. It's blank. It's not lined. So that I kind of would like it to be lined, like just very faintly, because my handwriting is so weird. And then you can record your amount read. So I'm thinking for my dailies, like I'll just jot down some thoughts about the book that I'm reading. So that way, when it comes time for like wrap-ups, or if I want to do a review, then I'll be able to use this as a reference. Here, I might just, if I have thoughts that bleed over, I'll put that down here. I know there's quarterly. Okay, then at the end of the month, you can record your haul. So the date that you acquired it, the book or the item. So like it could be like a bookmark or a book sleeve where you got it from. And then there's this blank line here. So if you want to then have this include price, then you can start tracking like how much money are you spending on things, which I think I might end up start doing simply because I need to have a better handle on that. And then here's your reading wrap up. And so you can, here's the books that you've read, number of books read, best book, pages read, hours listened, if you didn't finish anything, how many books did you read, physical, ebook, audiobook, the genres that you read, currently loving, and then you've got space there. And then you've got a dot grid page and a line page. And then here's February's. And then what I'm going to do now, sorry, I was trying to change hands here. Let me try to do that again without covering the camera. All right, so then the months just kind of follow the same. So I'm going to just show you now each of the like title pages for the month. There's February. Here's March. Between the pages of a book is a lovely place to be. Agreed. Agreed. At the end of March, here's April. Adventure is a page away. But at the end of March, you have a quarterly check-in. So standout reads, you're currently loving, genre breakdown, your reading goal progress, your reading stats, checking on the goal progress that you started at the beginning of the year, books you most want to read the next quarter, and then memorable moments. All right, so I showed you April. May. I'm hoping, it's kind of hard right now to turn the pages, so I'm hoping that that will lessen over time and use. May. And also, I'm doing this one-handed. June. That's fun. Let me try switching. So I can switch with my right hand. All right. July. We lose ourselves in books. We find ourselves there too. Agreed. August. Life happens. Books help. Amen. So that's August. Here's September. Cozy month. October. We are all made of stories. I like how it's dark and spooky for the Halloween season. November. A reader lives 1,000 lives. I kind of wish it was like more fallish colors. I'm not going to lie. And then here's December. One book leads to another and another. So then, okay. At the end of December, so at the end of each quarter, you have your standard quarterly check-in. So you have that for December. And then you also have your yearly check-in. So here's your favorites, like book series, standalone author, book cover, character, setting, bookish world, movie, TV show, place you visited. I don't travel much, so I guess that's going to be one goal. I need to travel. Top 10 books, then your reading stats, your wrap up on goals. So then you now have most anticipated for 2024, memorable moments, and then this is blank, so you can write in and use this for whatever you want to use, I'm assuming. And then you have 2 pages that you can color in. Then you have your book reviews. And then, so So you get a spot to record title, focus here. Title, author, when you started, when you finished, how long it was, where you got it, publication date, genre, would you recommend it, how many star ratings, format, posted, like if you posted a review on Goodreads or like a YouTube video, and then your thoughts. And so there's 2 of those. I'm not going to count all the pages. But this is how many pages there are for reviews. And I think she said, focus here. There we go. I think she said something like there is room for 120 reviews. I could be wrong on that, but it's a good chunk of pages. So there's that. And then there's more dot grid pages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like I can start off like my beginning of the year pages read per day graphs, and then I could put them over here at the end. And then there are, just lined pages. And then there is a pocket right here. It feels kind of tight, like you're not going to hold much in there. There's not a whole lot of bend. So I don't think I'll really use that pocket all that much. But that is my Little Inklings design planner. She needs a name. I've never felt the need to name a planner, but she needs a name. And given the fact that I'm going to be reading Wheel of Time, I want to do the Wheel of Time read along with Kate from Kate the Literary Apothecary. So I can't think of her. I read the first book. I read Eye of the World, and I've seen the first season on Amazon Prime. And for the life of me, I cannot think of who Rosamund Pike plays. Like, that character's name has like completely disappeared out of my brain. But that's who I want to name as my planner, because I thought like books are magical and I like fantasy. I'll be reading Wheel of Time. So I feel like that would be a good name for this planner. I just have to figure out and remember what that name is. But let me know what you are doing and how you are going to be tracking your reading next year. I'm also probably going to be keeping a separate reading journal, just like if any like readathons I want to do or tags. If I'm running out of pages in here, I'll track that in my reading another like blank book. And as always, please like and subscribe. Bye.